Cause all I do is win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them say that.
I want y'all to repeat that with me. My name is Victory.
My name is Victory.
And you know why your name is Victory? Because y'all was strong enough that y'all wasn't going to accept defeat by any margin or any measure. So for that, y'all deserve another round of applause. Let me introduce myself. Since y'all know my name is Keith Burgess. I am the founder and the CEO of a company called Manna Consultants. Manna Consultants is a company that helps people in their area of finance. In other words, I can take a little bit of money and turn it into a whole lot of money. That's a gift that God has blessed me with. But it also is a company that helps educate young people, married couples, single individuals that have children raised by themselves, and kind of like a support group that helps motivate people. I'm not a person that kind of just like, all right, we'll just go ahead and y'all just show up for class and we'll do this for today and you bring in your homework by Friday. I'm a person that likes to coach. I like to motivate people because there's gifts on the inside of you that y'all don't think that y'all already have. But y'all exercise that by going from kindergarten all the way up until this point. What grade are we in? This is the
6.
Oh, y'all big time now.
What are we really in, guys?
6.
Oh, okay.
But I told them that I want them thinking like 6th graders now, so they're in 6th
You have
grade.
to operate in faith.
Yes, I do.
I'm like, what you said, 6 and they really in 5th, but they already spoke.
That's right.
That's right.
That's awesome. You know how many kids I come in contact with that have this defeatist attitude where they'll sit around with their head down like this, about, I don't know if I'm going to pass that class, and I don't know if I'm going to go off to the next grade. I might have to go to summer school. But y'all already declared that y'all are 6th graders while y'all are still operating in the realm of 5th grade. That is a principle, a key core principle called faith. And I'll just give y'all just a brief definition of what faith is. Faith is the substance of things hoped for. It's the evidence of things not seen. So in other words, you already spoke down the road that you're going to be a doctor, you're going to be a lawyer, you're going to have your own business, you're going to have a fleet of limousine services, you're going to be the first person in your family that's going to be a PhD, you're going to be a person that's going to be a multi-millionaire. That's what faith is. Faith is to believe in the unexpected while you're still standing in expectancy. Make sense?
Yes.
My question to y'all today is, this is Career Day, and we're going to be talking about careers. Now, let's go around the room and let's find out what everybody has an aspiration of being when they become a 7th grader. What do you want to be when you grow up? Matter of fact, what is your name and what is it that you want to do?
My name is Edwin, and I want to
Don't be shy. Don't be shy. What are you going to be? Soccer player? Okay. Okay. What's your name? What do you want to be? Daniel? Good. What's your name?
My name is Brian and I want to be a scientist.
My name's Emily and I want to be a doctor.
What kind of doctor do you want to be? You want to deal with kids. All right, tell them don't wear the hard shoes. Okay. What was your name, say?
My name is Noel and I want to be a soccer player.
Awesome.
My name is Angela, I want to be a scientist.
Okay. What did you say?
Jaden, I want to be a lawyer.
Lawyer? Wow. A lot of school. A lot of school. But lawyers are very good, and in our community, we need more positive representation. So really, if you're going to be a lawyer, stick with it. Okay? Yes, sir.
My name is Khadija and I want to be a singer.
A singer? What kind of singer you want to be? I might buy your record. Not sure? I pray on it. What's your name, dog?
My name's Anna. I want to be a teacher and a nurse.
You gonna be a teacher and a nurse? Okay, you can be a teacher that teaches nurses. You might need to go to school, be a nurse, come back, be a teacher, and teach them. So you got 2 careers going on at the same time. And What's your name, son?
My name is Kevin, and I want to be a soccer player.
Gonna be a soccer. All these soccer players here. I want front row tickets. I want to get all the World Cups. Y'all front me. I'm leaving my address before I leave here. What's your name,
My
dog?
name is
A baker? What kind of cake can you bake? I like cheesecake. You gonna open your own bakery shop when you come down there and buy a bowl of cupcakes? What's your name, dog?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What do you want to be? An actress? What type of acting do you want to do? Theater or just movies or TV? Movies. Okay. Okay, see how it is over in Hollywood. Michelle, what do you want to be? A teacher? What area of study do you want to teach? High school? Any particular subject? Math? What's your job? Will be a teacher? What do you want to teach? Science? Okay. All right, good.
My name is Jocelyn, I want to be an actress and a singer.
Be an actress and a singer? Okay, well, you got a double role. You got to play, you got to be on the stage, and you got to be behind the camera. Okay, okay. With acting and being on television, it's a whole lot of discipline. You're going to be up against a lot of competition. You're going to have to make sure you get to all the roles and make sure your portfolio and everything is in order. So my advice to you and to all of you is to be diligent and be faithful. Don't quit. Okay? Your name, sir? Who did you go for in the championship? Was you a Heat fan? Oh, he was a Heat fan. Dirk. I'm just teasing. So, want to be like, how tall? You look kind of tall.
It is tall.
Yes.
Stand up. See how tall you are.
Yeah, tall.
He is very tall.
Yeah.
I see he's very tall. As an athlete, athletes get 10 hours of sleep. They have to study. They have to be in a dual role because when you're in school, you have to be focused on your game, but your book smart has to be like up here. You got to be slam dunking in the classroom. So you'll be declared academically ineligible, but make sure that you do good grades because how you do well in school will show how you do well on the basketball court. So I support you. That's to you. You know, so.
My name is Junior, and I want to be a soccer player.
Look, I want to take it to all the World Cups. I want to go to Colombia. I want to go to Peru. I want to go to Italy. I want to go to Greece. So y'all better go over there and y'all be kicking the ball. And I'm yelling goal from the crowd. Y'all better make sure y'all remember me from this class. That's two. Yes.
My name is Jada, and I want to be a chef.
What can you cook? Because my specialty is food.
I can cook steak. Sometimes I can cook cupcakes. Breakfast, lunch and dinner.
You want to open up your own restaurant?
Yes.
Okay. What would be the specialty? Like what kind of food would it be? Western cuisine, homemade, down south, southern, anything? Homemade? Wow. Give me your address for your restaurant so we'll be able to come down there every day. And you, what do you like?
My name is Beth Sater, and I want to be an astronaut.
You want to go to the moon? Really? What's so fascinating about going up in space?
For up in space, and I want to learn new things about space.
She said something that was very key. She learned something that was very key, that she wants to learn different things. And she wants to go out of the country or out of the planet or off the planet so that she can experience those different things. That's the attitude that we should all have in class, that we want to go beyond the stars. My grandfather taught me this expression, if you reach beyond the stars, at least if you don't make the stars, you'll be found sitting on a cloud. So always make sure that whenever you go for something, like you want to be the ball player, the soccer player, the actress, the TV star, the chef, the baker, all of those different things, make sure that whatever your expectation level is, that you go all the way out, and wherever it is that you land, that's pretty much where you'll be, and you'll be able to help somebody else up along the way. That sound fair?
Yes.
Because always remember, God gives you gifts that were not just made for yourself. God gives you gifts so that you'll be gifted so that you'll be able to help somebody else out. You might be a chef and want to come down to her classroom where she's teaching all the nurses how to, do the IVs and all the other stuff. So you might be able to cater her function. I mean, y'all all can come together and work together. I think I read somewhere that they said where there are 2 or 3 gathered together in His name, that we would be in the midst of, God will be in the midst of all of those things. So it's always good to take what you know, and what you know, and y'all can all come together and y'all can build a community. Now, that word community is so important because it's actually 2 words built into one. Actually, it's 3. Community means coming in unity. So if you think about it, that's all the community is just people coming together, taking your gifts, and y'all come together and y'all help build your community. And it helps people along the way that might not be as fortunate and as gifted as you are. Because all of y'all are gifted. All of y'all possess special gifts, special talents. And what y'all need to do as a classroom now, since y'all are already 6th graders, come together and allow yourselves to share in each other's fellowship, because once you help a person in their weakness, your strength now becomes your strength and their weakness now becomes their strength, and vice versa. Now, does anybody have any questions for me? The tall basketball draftee over there in the red shirt.
Who was your favorite teacher and why?
My favorite teacher in school, his name was Mr. Garrett. He was my teacher in math. And Mr. Garrett was a very motivated individual. He would come in and he would just solve math problems. And whenever he gave extra homework, I was always ready to do the extra work because he saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. And I was just telling my assistant, don't allow people to see you before you see yourself, because what it does, it opens up an area of vulnerability. So what you do is you be the best at whatever it is, because people can see the good in you. You just don't want to be the last one to know. So it just, for me, my teacher, Mr. Garrett, was my favorite math teacher. And he was the one that pushed me out. Whenever I felt like I couldn't go any further, he was the one that pushed me. It wasn't because he was mean. It's just that he saw something in me that was positive. Yes, ma'am.
Did you want to be anything else instead of a business?
I wanted to be a baseball player. I wanted to play for the New York Mets. I wanted to be a first baseman. Well, later on, once the Mets started losing, I started going with the championship. So I'm a New York fan regardless. Nick, Jet, Met.
Yes.
Oh, yes. I wanted to be a baseball player. I wanted to be a professional baseball player. Yes, sir, back into it.
What is the hardest and most difficult part of your job?
The most difficult part of my job, that's a good question. Wow.
Leadership.
Oh, I see. I did science, nature and environment, greenery, filtering, all that stuff. The most difficult part about my job is that when I leave here, somebody got or heard what I said and will take it to the next level. Because there's a lot of times where we'll say stuff and people are like, oh, he was nice, he was funny, he was this, he was that. But to take something that I said and then when I go out 10, 15 years later, when you have your own big laboratory, I'll be like, wow, he actually went and opened up his own laboratory. And I applaud you.